Going on, Jerome's with the stunning victory on Monday night against the supposed one of the best teams in the league, San Francisco 49ers. Minnesota Vikings have gotten off the mat after the 0-3 start, after the 1-4 start, and are looking pretty damn good at the moment in time, even without Justin Jefferson, but going to get him back soon, fully healthy, and woo. Let's go, man. And thanks to the Buccaneers losing at Buffalo. And Buffalo really tried to give that game away. It's like, here you go. But thank you, Chris Godwin. Minnesota Vikings currently move into the 7th seed, the last wild card spot in the NFC Playoff places. And if the season ended now, today, the Vikings would open up wild card weekend at 2 seed Detroit, but I feel like that's going to flip it. Now, a lot of people have said, well, the Buccaneers have the head-to-head against the Vikings, and they're both 3-4. What's going on? But when there's 3 or more teams that have the same record, the tiebreaker, head-to-head doesn't matter because it's not applicable in 3-way spots generally. So it goes to conference record and then division record, then like 17 other tiebreakers. So there's currently a logjam of teams in the NFC at 3-4. Well, Vikings allegedly 3-4. Everyone else really is. The Vikings, the Bucks, the Rams, the Commies, and the Saints, the Packers. 2-4. Soon to be 2-5. No big deal. Now, I understand. It's week 8 playoffs. Talk about playoffs. Fully understand that. And, but the Vikings are ruining their draft position. Again, we'll reiterate this calmly and succinctly. The Vikings winning games and lowering their draft position does not preclude them from finding their quarterback of the future in perhaps the deepest quarterback class in NFL history. There's going to be quality players day 2 who probably should have been first-round picks in most quarterback classes, and also you can always trade up, that whole thing. So enjoy the ride. Again, if there's correlation between losing games and finding your quarterback of the future, sure. But what about Caleb Williams? What about him? Do you think Caleb Williams is going to go to the Bears and succeed? I don't know, man. Like, I want to believe, but anyways, we're getting in the weeds. But, hey, not to get deep and philosophical, but we only get to enjoy so many seasons of Vikings football in our lifetime. And ideally, we would like to see it happen one time. But what about being 1-0 in the playoffs? What if you're not? If you're in the dance, you got a chance. Teams can get hot at the right time, and as we've seen, this team can clang and bang with anyone in the league on a given day if they get out of their own way. So that's, again, not saying, just saying. There you go. Currently, the Vikings playoff odds are, according to New York Times, are 48%, 12% to win the division. But it feels like that's really low. It feels like that's really low, and I think the Vikings, they control their own destiny in the NFC North since they haven't had their 2 games against the Lions as of yet. So even if the Lions win out, absent the 2 games against the Vikings, if they win out 13-4, Vikings obviously have the head-to-head tiebreaker to win the division. But it's getting ahead of ourselves. One game at a time. We're going to whip the Packers' ass. Again, can we please have just the biblical beatdown? Like, I want a 30-9, a 40-9 type game. Like, hey, no emotional hangover. Don't play down to your competition. Just go into Lambeau and burn Utica to the ground. That's what I want, man. Then everything else is going to take care of itself ahead of the playoffs. And also, look around the NFC. Like, again, who scares you? I mean, the Vikings should have beat the Eagles that Thursday night, and Philly is not the Philly team from last year. Like, they're not out here just jacking fools. And, I mean, sure, they got the brotherly shove. Congratulations. But that defense is suspect. And also, Jalen Hurts been serving up a lot of meatballs, man. Lions are fraudulent. Vikings beat the Niners. Atlanta, Seattle, no. Dallas, no. And then everyone else hovering around in the wild card spots. Tampa. I mean, Vikings should have beat Tampa. Tampa is kind of booty. The Rams, Washington, no. New Orleans, no. Packers, obviously not. So, I mean, again, why not us? Get in the dance, you got a chance, man. And also the Vikings should have beat the Chiefs, but it's neither here nor there at this point. But that's it. That's at Vikings, currently the 7th seed in the NFC and rising. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But next time, Skol, production value.